Network transmission is nothing like actual Battle Network games. Yeah, but I don't like those. Aren't those turn-based? Or like Fire Emblem style? But yeah, the GameCube one's the only one I played out of that series. And I don't know. I don't like when they stray from that classic Mega Man formula. If it's not that classic Mega Man formula, I'm probably not going to like it, to be honest. Oh my god, there's so much shit. I once had a Battle Network of Mega Man, and to be honest, I didn't know what to do exactly. The one time I farmed for the Crusader, it took me almost 2 hours. Oh yeah, screw that. I got this Battle Air. No, they're not. You pick out a special attack and do real-time grid-based... That's... Yeah, grid-based combat. Like Fire Emblem, then, right? I don't know. I don't know if I care about that. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out, but I probably won't stream it. I'll probably play it on my own and review it, maybe. Dawn of the Dead. Oh! I gotta get out of here. There's so much chaos. Ah! Fatality! Nope, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. There is no safe spot. Like, I need to get the hell out of here. Thank you, Fragment. I appreciate that super chat, man. Will you make a Discord or something anytime soon? Have you seen the randomly generated seed mod for the GameCube remake of Resident Evil 1? No, I have not. I'll have to look that up, though. It sounds interesting. And Discord, yeah, people ask me about that. I might start one sometime. I just haven't had much time to... I've never used Discord, so I haven't really had time to mess with it lately. But it's definitely something I wouldn't be opposed to. I think it'd be a cool little, like, hangout thing. I might do that sometime soon. No, it's not like Fire Emblem. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot one day to review it. And if I like it, maybe I'll stream it, but I don't know. It's just... I like the classic Mega Man formula. When it strays from that, I get pissed. Like, I like my 2D combat, fighting a boss at the end. Like, that's what I like from Mega Man. Best Castlevania boss? I don't know. Castlevania's got a lot of boss. I've always liked fighting Death. Like, I think he's the best boss in the game. His fights are always so cool, depending on the game. This section's deadly. There's so... Like, these enemies aren't particularly, like, that strong, but there's so many of them. Let's just stay up here. You know how to do Soul Steal, right? I don't know. How do you do Soul Steal? I never used any of those, like, special moves playing this game. I always just went through it and, like, slashed everything. God, what does Soul Steal do anyway? Does it, like, steal items from them? This I can make it back to the save point alive. Favorite death fight? See, I don't know. There's so many of them. You know what? Actually, I do have one. I'm going to say Portrait of Ruin, because it's the first and only time you fight, like, Dracula and Death at the same time. I thought that was so epic, having to fight them both simultaneously. GamerThumbTV Rondo, Blood, and Dracula X Death Battle was awesome. They had a death battle for those? Portrait of Ruin, you fight Dracula and Death at the same time. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. It was badass. Oh, you steal HP. Oh, no. I never used that. Or I never did use that. This lost painting theme is so relaxing. Alright. That was awesome. No, Shmoo! Oh, God. Catch up with your comments real quick. Death Battle as in battle. Oh, I thought you were talking about like the YouTube channel Death Battle. Circle of the Moon Dracula had one mean-ass transformation. Circle of the Moon Dracula was a bitch. He was hard as hell. But the one in Order of Ecclesia, that is the hardest Dracula battle by far. He was so amazingly powerful in that game. Even if you're leveled up, like, he could wipe your ass, like, or wipe your ass. He could whip your ass in 2 seconds in that game if you're not careful. Should there be a Devil May Cry and Castlevania crossover? I don't know how that would make sense. Dante would be so overpowered against these enemies. Favorite Castlevania boss is Legion, just satisfying all his bodies falling off of him. Yeah, I always thought it was so cool. It's creepy as hell, too. I know I should go down and save. You know what? I'm not going to get into that Resident Evil syndrome where you think you should save, and then you don't, and then something terrible happens. Yeah, no, let's save. Gotta make sure I'm alive and healthy. Let's go back down there. Oh yeah, guys, but that's what I was saying before I forgot. I went off topic ages ago. Next week, I plan to have, again, assuming no copyright claim, I expect to have Resident Evil Timeline Part 3, and I'm also going to make another Untold Legends videos. If you guys are new to the channel, one of the series I do on top of movie reviews and game reviews and gaming news and whatnot, and top 10s are Untold Legends. It's kind of like a little side story lore series, where just any topic I want to talk about, like, for different game series, I'll make like a little, almost like a little mini documentary, I guess you could call it, but I'm going to do one on Castlevania Resurrection. It's going to be called The Lost Castlevania. Because that really is. That's the Lost Castlevania game. A game that was set to come out. It was worked on. Footage was released. And it just, it died. Game never got released. So that's going to be interesting. It was starring Victor and Sonia Belmont. So that's going to be a fun little video I've been working on already. But I am going to post the Resident Evil Timeline Part 3. That's my first priority. I'm going to finish that, post that, and then I'll start working on that video. And then I got some other stuff lined up too, which not yet to be revealed. Always got to be planning. Assholes, man. I'm so sick of all these like inconvenient little enemies. They're not even a threat. They're just annoying. Have you ever faced Dracula's hidden third form in Dracula X Chronicles? Yep. Doesn't he... Isn't it like his regular form, and then he gets like demon wings or something? I'm trying to remember. I have faced it, though. I thought it was cool that they added a third form. That's more than the Netflix series had. I have 6 Devil May Cry 3 games, and I'm going to get more. Yeah, I want to get the HD collection, although I had all those games on PS2. I have the HD collection on 360, but I want it on PS4 also. Or Xbox One, one of them. I don't care which one. Trying to figure out which way I want to go. Now that I realize Victor Belmont was the name of the Belmont in Lords of Shadow 2. Yep, he was from, no pun intended, he was literally resurrected from Dracula, or Castlevania Resurrection. That's the whole reason they put him in there. I'm actually going to talk about that in the video. Oh, God. The creature. Got a big-ass head. Go, my monsters. hell, man? Stop! I think there's more frequent boss battles, too, in the Inverted Castle, which I'm a fan of. I love boss battles. What do you think of the Streets of Rage sequel? I'm excited as hell about it. I actually like the art style about it. I think it works well for it. I just hope the gameplay is good. Because a lot of games can look pretty and then the gameplay sucks. But I'm excited. I'm a huge Streets of Rage fan. Decades I've been wanting a sequel. I forgot Victor Belmont was such a character. I was wondering why there was a Victor Belmont in Lords of Shadow. Yep. A dead concept of a character that they full-blown added into the game. That's one thing I did really like about that game, is that they did that. Onimusha needs a revival. I bet you that it's going to get one if Onimusha HD sells really well. So if you want that, make sure to buy that game next year. I know I am. I love Onimusha. And actually, the only one I haven't played is the 4th game. I don't know why I didn't play that game. I never got it. But the original trilogy and Blade Warriors, which was alright. But the main series, amazing. Netflix needs to show Dracula's niece. She's canon. Yeah, Dracula's niece. Yeah, Elizabeth Bartley. I never understood. They've never hinted that she had a niece before until Castlevania Bloodlines. I'm wondering if it's someone that just claims to be his niece, but it's not really his niece. Because how would that work? How is that his niece? They never showed that he had, a brother or sister that had a kid or anything. Then again, they never showed that he didn't, so I don't know. I like to believe it's just some crazy vampire that claims it's his niece. I remember Devil May Cry 2 being boring. It is. Devil May Cry 2 is the one ugly duckling in the whole series. Well, you know what the problem with that game was? Let me tell you what it was. Dante, what makes him such an interesting character is, he's this cocky asshole, and I mean, that's such a big thing about his character. If you play Devil May Cry 2, they just made him... He's a white blade from Marvel. That's all he is. He's serious, and he's a badass. But that just makes him a generic anime swordsman. There's nothing about his character in that game that is Dante. He's just completely stone cold serious. So, to me, that's what made the game suck. The gameplay itself is fine. Nothing special, but yeah, they messed up. The last game of Onimusha's Best Semenowski is oh, he's old in that one? See, I never played that one. That's cool. You're gonna play Bloodstained on stream. The new Bloodstained, when that comes out, yeah, for sure. Elizabeth Bartley was inspired by the real-life Countess serial killer Elizabeth Bathory. Actually, I don't know how true this is, but from what I've heard, Elizabeth Bartley was a mistranslation, and in Japan, she was always intended to be Elizabeth Bathory. I have to look into that. I wonder how true that is. That makes sense, though. Cocky, pizza-loving, demon-hunting mercenary. The historical Vlad III had brothers, so they could pull it off from that. They already had used the name Vlad Tepes, so why not? Yeah, but how does that tie into, Matthias, I wonder? Because, he was originally Matthias and then changed his name to Vlad. So, where did this mystery niece come from? I just don't think they're going to address it, honestly. Oh my god, I hate this part, because of those, surprise spikes down there that kill you in, a couple hits. I'm gonna have to use my health. I'm gonna use my sirloin. Yeah, it's a big-ass steak. You just ate it right off the floor. How dare you? I love Devil May Cry 2. I don't. If you like it, more power to you. Dante's personality sucks in that game. Do you play Beautiful Joe Dante? Oh, I gotta stream that game sometime. Yeah, Beautiful Joe's awesome. I always preferred the PS2 version because Dante was a playable character. I always thought that was awesome. If they ever reboot Onimusha, they better ditch Hoodley, you have such a problem with those tank controls. I don't mind tank controls, you know that. What kind of collector's edition will there be for Resident Evil 2 Remake in the USA? I don't know. I haven't really... I forgot what it came with. I looked at the collector's edition. There wasn't really... I think there's like a Leon statue in it, but there wasn't really anything else, and the statue doesn't look that great, so I think I'm just going to go with the regular version, probably. I like that power. Devil May Cry 3 is my favorite. Mine too. Out of the Devil May Cry games, definitely. DMC reboot was worse. I don't know. See, here's how I feel about the DMC reboot. The gameplay itself I thought was really good. I thought the story kind of sucked. The ending was pretty good, but overall the story was eh. But the gameplay, I thought it was very, it was solid. I mean, the gameplay was good. I didn't have a problem with that. Didn't Elizabeth Bathory come before Vlad? I mean, if you're talking historically, none of that applies in Castlevania. So, technically, Vlad is Matthias. So, in the Castlevania universe, he's been around since the 1100s. Even slightly before that. Stupid jellyfish. I love just flying through all these things. Leon and Claire in this remake look like soap opera actors. Maybe Matthias killed the original Vlad and assumed his identity. I mean, they've never said that, so I don't know. I think he just changed his name. Like, to me, I always saw it like a Darth Vader situation. When he became Darth Vader, Anakin died, so, you know, and then he took the name Vader. So, to me, I think it's more of that kind of situation, like, you know, like, Matthias was his human Christian given name, right? So, after he becomes a vampire, what does he do? He abandons that identity. How he came up with the name Vlad Tepesh, who knows? I don't blame Hoodley. I also hate tank controls. I have a hard time playing classic Resident Evil. See, you guys didn't grow up with that, though. That's what it is. Because, like, people from my generation that grew up with the tank controls in general don't really have issue with it. I grew up with tank controls, man. I'm super... I actually, in Resident Evil Remake, I think it was, you could change between updated controls and tank controls, and I actually have problems with the... With Resident Evil in particular, I have problems playing it with the updated controls. I always switch it to tank controls. Like, I just think it plays better that way. Oh my god, man. It's so... God. He's over 1,000 years old in 1990. Yep, pretty much. Oh, I think I could swim as a wolf. No? Maybe that's an unlockable power, if I remember correctly. Vlad the Impaler, 1434 to 1470. Yeah, so he did come before. That's what I mean, like, you can't take Castlevania historically. Especially the fact that there's, I mean, even motorcycles and chainsaw in the 1800s. It's a video game. They just twisted history for their own tail. I hate these blue Venus weeds. I've read a fanfic that he actually took the name Vlad Tepesh after the real one and assumed his identity. I mean, that would make sense. That'd be interesting if they actually did that as part of the story. Because there's never been any context or explanation as to why he changed his name. All we know is that he originally was Matthias. I'm wondering if he changed his name to, to stay away from the Belmont clan, because they were looking for Matthias, or Dracula, or they were looking for Matthias. I wonder if he thought that would kind of ward them off, like, keep his identity from them. I don't know. As a wolf, you could swim by pressing triangle. Oh, I didn't press triangle. I agree, though, canon is not important in fiction. I play fictional games to escape the laws of reality. Yeah, exactly. Alright. It's funny, too, because, like, going back to Assassin's Creed, sometimes people argue that, like, Assassin's Creed isn't necessarily that historical, and I'm like, the whole point of that game is that it's showing you history as it really happened from the point of Assassin's Creed. It's all fictional. Like, people get up in arms about the stupidest things. Like, find something better to do with your life than be mad about such things. My God. Oh, damn it, no. I can't move! Vladimir Putin, the Impaler. This music is way too relaxing. Get on my face, jackal bones. That actually is a very intelligent move. Assuming different names throughout 400 years is a good tactic for thwarting a clan of vampire hunters. Yeah, so I think that'd be a cool explanation. I just wish Konami would actually, like, give better explanations as to, like, you know, those little things. That's disgusting. Dark octopus. I don't want to fight that. Super jump. I can swim. You're right, it is triangle. So that's how you clear out those parts of the map. Water falls upwards, yep. I recently came across your Castlevania timeline. I loved every second of it, as of the ones about God of War and Assassin's Creed. Great job. Appreciate that, Kling. Thanks for being on the channel. I like the fact that the ACC storyline make it seem historically accurate. Yeah, that's one cool thing about it. And the whole thing, if you know the lore, like with the Templars and all that in Assassin's Creed, one of their biggest things were twisting history to fit their agenda, and they were really in control of the world. So, I mean, no, Assassin's Creed is not historical. It never intended to be. Dark octopus sometimes drops sushi. That makes sense. Kid Fabian's races against Dark Octopus. Wait, was that in the original game? What was what in the original game? The swimming? If you're talking about the swimming, yes, it was. Because that I specifically remember, like that's something you have to do to clear out the map. Just ignore these guys. Do you think it's possible for Konami to try and give a revival in the Castlevania franchise? Yeah. After the series, after the classic series, I do have a way they can do it. I don't think they're ever going to because I don't know. People bitch about canon, but in the canon ending of Dawn of Sorrow, Soma fights off Dracula's spirit trying to take over his body. Happy, nice, to bow tied cleanly at the end ending. What if they made the bad ending of the game the official ending? That would work, because Dracula returns as Soma. He's not Soma anymore, he's just Dracula. That would work, and then, because in that game it unlocks Julius mode, where then you play as Julius, Yoko Belnades, and then, you know, Alucard. So it's almost like a repeat of Castlevania 3. So that kind of starts the cycle over. So yeah, they can do it if they go with the bad ending. Which, I prefer the bad ending to the game anyway. It's way more interesting than a nice, clean-cut, you know, anime ending. Like, oh, he fought off the power of evil with the power of his friends and stuff. Like, let's make him get absorbed by Dracula again. Oh, damn it. Yeah, wolf swimming, I swear I never knew that. I played like 1,000 hours. Guess I cleared the map the hard way. Yeah, that's definitely way easier. I'm assuming you probably just super jumped up there. Oh no! Dinosaur riding flea men! Yeah. God. I'm terrified of those flea men. Come on, bitches. I got a strong sword. Yeah. Level my ass up. Level my ass up. There we go. That wouldn't uncanon Dawn of Sorrow. It would uncanon the good ending in the game. But if they do the bad ending of the game, if they make that the official version of events, that works perfectly. And I think that's what they should do. I don't think they're ever going to do that, but because, like I said, Soma has this huge fan base. People love him. But essentially, that would kill Soma and replace him with Dracula, essentially. But come on, then you can just continue like nothing happened. Use the cave to open the secret room. The circlet in there will make your Galamoth fight super easy. Oh, is that lightning absorbing whatever? Yeah, let me do that. Oh, I'm gonna fly my ass through here. Screw this. Laser skeletons. Kill the flea man on head of Ouroboros will make the creature a friend? Really? Well, I'm just gonna fly away. But wouldn't the bad ending make all those 1,000 years of those who fought Dracula pointless? I mean, no, because the whole legend is that Dracula constantly returns, right? And there's always a Belm. It'd be like Legend of Zelda, like, you know, the story never ends. You know, but there's always someone there to protect. I mean, what else are they going to do besides that, you know? How did I do this? Go through as a wolf first, and then a bat, or was it the other way around? Oh, it worked. If Zelda Netflix series is made, which art style would you like to be based on? Darker like Twilight or cartoony? No, I don't want a cartoony like Wind Waker. I want actual, like, realistic looking. Not realistic, but I want it to be, like, you know, like, really good animation. Wait, what was it I just got? Oh, the circlet. That's what it was. Where do I... Was this? Oh, here it is. Restore HP by lightning damage? Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Dragon Helm. I'm going to keep my Dragon Helm on, but I got to remember. So basically, when I get hit by lightning damage, that heals me? That's amazing. GamerThumb, I'm out. It's 5:27 a.m. where I am. Wow, yeah. Have a good night, or good morning, Blaze. I think the only creature in the franchise who can actually kill Dracula for good is Death, yeah? What if Sega made new handheld? People keep saying 3DS is dead and Vita, unfortunately, no support. I don't know. In all honesty, I think Nintendo kind of killed the handheld market themselves with the Switch, because I don't feel we need portable consoles anymore, because, I mean, I don't even really understand why the Nintendo's still supporting the 3DS. You've got the Switch. 3DS is pointless now. So, I don't know. I don't think Sega would release a new handheld. If they ever came out with a new console, it most definitely would not be a handheld. Yes, more power-ups are never a bad thing. Yep, it negates Galamoth's lightning attack. Oddly, it doesn't negate the damage from his lightning balls. Well, technically, all these games are about the Belmont's fight against Dracula. By Dawn of Sorrow, Julie's still fighting him, so Soma becoming Dracula simply continues the cycle. Yeah, and that's kind of how I see it. Like, I don't feel it would be a drastic departure from the rest of the series. It falls in line with everything else. You always kill Dracula, and he always finds a way back. You can't fit the Switch in your pocket, and the 3DS is backwards compatible with a crap ton of DS games. Yeah, but I mean, is being able to fit in your pocket really a selling point for people? I don't think it is. And then, like, you know, at what point do people still care about backwards compatibility for regular DS games? Like, I don't think people care as much about that right now. Like, playing regular DS games when they could just bring a Switch. That derpy little bird drops one of the best swords in the game. What, the dog? Did I see it? So what's the lore on how Death can never be killed, but never has to be revived, apparently? I don't know. Yeah, Death just keeps coming back inexplicably. Then again, he can't really die, because he's the very essence of Death, so, you know, how do you kill it? You can seal him away and, you know, temporarily defeat him, but he's just gonna come right back. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Does all the Belmonts married for love? If they can't reproduce, Dracula wins. Yeah, how much would that suck if, like, a Belmont was, like, infertile or, you know, he couldn't give, like, a Belmont female couldn't give birth or a Belmont male couldn't, like, impregnate someone? They'd be like, oh, Dracula wins. But then again, not really, because think about this. Belmont doesn't necessarily mean, you know, father, son, grandfather. You could have brothers and sisters. You know, they've never really done that before, but who's to say that Belmont descendants aren't related through brothers and sisters and uncles? That would still be a direct connection to the bloodline. So there might not be just one Belmont capable of wielding the whip at a time. You know, they choose who's wielding it. Doesn't mean they're the only ones. Like, even if you look, yeah, Order of Shadows is a shitty non-canon cell phone game, but in that game, you're playing as Desmond Belmont, but he's got two sisters that go investigate Dracula's castle. It's 3 Belmont siblings. Any of them could have handled the whip. So that's another interesting way to look at it. A lesser demon? I remember this guy was a boss. Man, I need to... Oh, never mind. I just saved. I was going to say I need to save, but I didn't. Weren't all these things bosses? This is where all the bosses go when you kill them. They come to the inverted castle, waiting for you to reappear to defeat them again. The Belmont family is very widespread and includes a number of family names. Now, yeah, and that's another thing too. They have cousins, like the Morris clan. In the lineage, they're considered like cousins of the Belmont clan, so they're related, but not directly to Leon, like, you know, someone like Simon would be. And then N64, if you look at the lore behind Schneider Belmont, or I'm sorry, Reinhard Schneider, he is direct. Well, what they haven't explained is if he changed his name during childhood, because when he was a child, he got made fun of for being a Belmont because they couldn't touch the whip at the time. So he got made fun of for that. So did he change his name? That's one of the theories. To Schneider. To Reinhard Schneider instead of Schneider Belmont. And the original production notes, he's considered Schneider Belmont. But he is a direct descendant of the Belmont clan, but he just doesn't have the last name. Which, if you, like, study genealogy and, like, family lineages and stuff, that's common. Like, for example, my sister. She's married. She does not have the same last name as me, but she's still directly related to my clan. So, had I been a Belmont, she'd be able to wield the whip, even though she has a different last name. It makes your head spin if you think about it, but these are the stupid things I think about when I'm playing these games. Damn it. No! I was trying to... Oh, man. I was trying to get up there. I'm not going to be able to with all these dipshits. Get off me for a second. Oh, my God. They're making my controls go crazy. I hate... Kill him. Kill him. Shit. Fly. Fly! Get away. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. Maybe because Schneider is an incredibly unfortunate first name. Schneider. Their descendants, yeah, but I'm talking about the main family tree. How will they know who's a Belmont? I don't know, but the Belmont clan, I mean, overall, they... Like, there's a whole village, for example, in Order of Ecclesia, that they're all direct descendants of the Belmont clan. That's what I'm saying, like, they're not branches, they're direct descendants. But there's more, like, there isn't only one direct descendant at a time. Like, but they choose who's gonna wield the whip. So Reinhardt's mom was a Belmont. They've never established his mom. They've never mentioned her. All they've mentioned is his father. That's all they've mentioned. But his mom could have been a Belmont. And if she is a Belmont, he's directly connected to the Belmont clan. He's not a spin-off like the Morris clan is. The Belmonts disappeared in Order of Ecclesia probably due to someone not having son. But the Belmonts are in Order of Ecclesia. That's that village you find. They're full of Belmonts, but they were hidden. But they're there. They don't reveal that till near the end of the game. I always thought this boss was disgusting. I'm gonna look at his face. That's so disgusting. He's just a giant rotting body. Alright. Time to end his pain. Oh man, I hate these bugs too. Come on, man. I'm poisoned. Oh wait, I have something for that. I gotta go through my inventory and get rid of stuff. So much bullshit. Where is my... Don't I have something for poison? Am I skipping right past it? Maybe I don't. Guess not. Let me capture your guys' comments here. Maybe they use magic to detect their connection to Leon. I mean, I personally feel the Belnada's family could have done something to keep the Belmont bloodline alive. The lore on the Crimson Stone states that it's what allowed Matthias to have eternal life, which brings death into the picture because life and death or whatever. It's the anti... Did I have anti-venom? I didn't see it. Did I skip right past it? Oh, let me go row by row then. Resistance elixir. I'm not seeing it. I have way too much garbage. I need to sell stuff. Oh, there it is. I do have it. Shit. There. Like magic. Yeah, I gotta clear this inventory. This is ridiculous. How is Alucard carrying all this shit? You make me think I'm such a babe for using Soul Steel. Well, to each his own. How the hell... How am I supposed to hit him up there? Oh, man. I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, take my time going at him. God. Dude, this is what makes this guy such a bitch. All the bugs. He's not even hard to kill. It's just... He's hard to reach now. You son of a... Oh my god. I'm gonna end up getting killed because of these stupid bugs. I might need to use my health. Yep. I need health. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Let's have some hot dogs. 19 health, that didn't give me shit. Let's have some pot roast. There. Have some more. Ah! I didn't re-equip my weapon. Alright, let's kill this dude. Oh my god, what a dick, man. I touched the bug. I'm gonna... Well, I saved right before there, thankfully. So I can just go in there. I'm just gonna jump on the other side. Kind of hard to imagine that Alucard was a team during Castlevania. You know, one interesting aspect about Alucard that the Netflix series, I guess, reveals is he mentioned he grew up really fast. So, like, he went from, I guess, childhood to adulthood way faster than humans do. I guess he ages quicker until he gets to, like, adulthood. Then he just stops aging, maybe. Tetra Spirit? Let me try that. Do I have that? Is that an item or a relic? I don't think I have that. I always use poison gas clap for him. Oh, how do I use Tetra Spirit? I don't even know how to use that. Alright. Just gonna wail on him, then jump up there on the other side. Alright, there we go. I'm poisoned. I will worry about that later. We got this now. We got this. He's wounded. Come on. I want to do this without using any of my healing items. Might have to. I don't want to get too close to him because I'll get damaged like crazy. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Woo, let me get my pot roast. I like how Alucard stops to have dinner real quick. Like, excuse me while I eat. Might as well have a hot dog while I'm at it, right? There we go. Alright, get my sword back, shove it up his ass. Okay, come on, come on, come on. It's those bugs, man. Oh, you know what I have? Hold on. Damages all enemies. Did that do much? I don't know if that really did a whole lot. I have turkey. Damn, he's making me use all my meat. Let's try this again. See, I just gotta get rid of the bugs. Fuck. Oh my god, such an asshole. I might just let him kill me so I get my health back. I don't want to use more health items. Oh, his arm fell off. I thought that would have killed him. Oh, man. Oh, here. So can I skip the game over screen? Let me try skip it. End this creature's suffering. Soul Steel is a must in this game. I've never used Soul Steel in this game, and I've beaten it countless times. Damn it. Not down there. Watch, we'll beat it without Soul Steel. I'm telling you, I'll do it. This time. Use Power of Sire items. Yeah, I feel like I should save that, though. I don't want to waste it on this guy. I wonder... I'm going to take out his arms first. I wonder if that's a better strategy. I wonder if it even makes a difference. That might be a better strategy because there's less bugs around him. Here we go. Here we go. See, that's the strategy. Let's do this. Haha! He's gonna be defeated. Stay away from the bugs is all. Ha! Yes! Yes! Defeat! Oh no. Ah! Damn. Gotta keep the pattern going. Gotta keep it going. Yes. Gotta keep it up. Gotta keep it up. If I take out his arms, his legs are a piece of cake. Might have to use my turkey or whatever, though. Ooh, not good, not good. Time for some turkey. That was working really good, though. Gravity boot strategy looks really good. Yeah, it's working so far. His head's gonna be the problem, but there's no way around that one. I still have my magic spell or whatever I can use. Tell you, we don't need Soul Steel. Don't ever need Soul Steel. The Topaz Circlet negates poison and heals you. Thought that was only for lightning damage, though. Alright, there we go. Take out his legs. Ooh! Actually, it's probably better attack from here. Yeah! There you go. Told you guys, no soul steel required. Die! 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 Make me stronger! I'm definitely saving there. Yeah, let's go save. Because I really would rather not have to do that fight ever again. Screw that. Whew. Alright. Feels good to save there. I really hate that boss. Yeah, that boss is... I think that was the biggest bitch I've fought in this whole game so far. Beelzebub. Oh, dick. You go this way. Nope, nope. Yeah, the gravity boots worked amazing in that part. It's got to damage him enough to where you don't have to hit him that much when all the bees are surrounding him. Does it feel good for the taste of victory? It does taste splendid. The victory never tastes bad. What's hitting me? Oh god, what? These invisible things? What the hell? Why did they do so much damage? Hell no. Alright. Can I see them at all? What's up here? Something I love about this game is that you don't actually have to buy spells to use them. If you already know the button combination, you can use them right away. You don't need anything in this game, not even weapons, to try helping you. And spells are not a tool, not a crutch. Yeah, but like I said, I never really bothered with them. I never really looked into how to do any of the spells either. Like, every time I do them, it's always on accident. I wonder if anyone's done like a fist-only run. I'm sure people have. Damn. I forgot how strong some of these enemies can get in the inverted castle. Yeah, oh boy, a little bit. I am now in the inverted castle. Yes. I'll probably go for like another 30 minutes or so. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to extend this till next week. There's no way I'm gonna finish this one tonight. Plus, I gotta be up at 6 a.m. So that sucks. So I'll probably have to push back the Lament of Innocence one. Actually, what I'll do, we'll play by ear next Friday. Because next Friday, if I don't take too long finishing this game, if I get off early enough, I'll, if we have time, maybe I'll start Lament of Innocence also the same night. We'll see. That's why when I do the, also for those of you that are new to the channel, whenever you go to my, like, scheduled events and see what I have scheduled, I try to schedule streams, like, 4 to 5 streams at a time, just so people have an idea what's coming up, but I might always switch the days around a little bit, in cases like this, where I kind of budgeted, I guess, in a way, I kind of budgeted two parts to this Symphony of the Night playthrough, but I thought it might take 3. Just because sometimes these streams take a little longer than I expect. But I'm sure none of you mind more Castlevania, so no biggie. We're going to play through all of them eventually anyways. Why does the save sphere look like a control mechanism? Yeah, I thought that was a cool touch, because it's always just been a save sphere. And then the series, they actually gave it, like, an important purpose. I was like, that's cool. That's how you know, like... That's why I say these people know Castlevania. Like, they knew. They knew what they were turning into a series. Either that or they did their research like crazy. Have you ever played Rise of the Argonauts? No, I haven't. Rise of... what console is that for? This sounds familiar. Skipping all this shit. Yes. I love bat form. It's beautiful. What? Okay, now it cleared out. I feel like the map clearing out in this version, the PS4 version, is slightly delayed compared to the original. There we go. Here's them. They made their research the best way possible. Otero Studios actually got their entire studio playing Castlevania games throughout the production, as they should. If you're making a Castlevania series and you haven't played it and don't familiarize yourself with it like the back of your hand, like, you need to go play it. But I mean, it delivered. I mean, clearly they knew what they were doing. Ooh. Damn it. Welcome back, Unlimited Gaming HQ. I would love to see a 2D remake of Lament of Innocence. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome, man. I'd be so down for that. I wasn't intending to come all the way back here. Let me go back. Did anyone find the wall meat Easter egg in the Netflix series? There was a wall meat Easter egg? If there is, I completely missed it. What part? Rise of the Argonauts PS3 based Greek mythology where Jason... Yeah, no, I've seen the movie. I didn't know they made a game, though. No, I've never played that. What's the gameplay like? Is it like God of War style? Because if it is, I'd definitely check that out. I love Greek mythology. I always think that's so interesting. This music's too relaxing. Where's Bloody Tears? Give me Bloody Tears. After Season 3 of Castlevania, they're going to do Assassin's Creed Origins, right? I don't think it's Origins. I know there's like a test animation that went around for Origins. As far as I know, that's just like a test animation they did. I don't think the series itself is going to be based on Origins. They haven't said anything about the series. All they said is that they're going to do Assassin's Creed. That's literally the only information we have. But you guys can... I mean, you can bet as soon as we get any bit of information on that, I'll definitely make a video on it. Yeah, but there's nothing on the series. Which makes me wonder, if they're doing a Zelda series, if that ends up being true, I wonder how it's going to affect an Assassin's Creed series. I wonder if they're going to push that back or do them at the same time, or... I don't know. The wall meat Easter egg was during the fight between Dracula and Alucard. When they were smashing around, it's in the left wall. What? Oh, no, I have to find that tonight. I didn't know about that. That's amazing. I wonder what other little hidden Easter eggs they had in there that I didn't notice. That's hilarious. The creators confirmed that. That is hilarious. Genuinely funny. See, I love little touches like that. That's so cool. So, I guess Dracula really does have wall meat hidden inside the walls. They still haven't answered the question, who's cooking and putting it there? God, here we go. Insanely strong. Whoa! More damage than I wanted it to right there. Die! Okay, I don't have time for this. Bye. Can I open these pathways in the inverted castle? I'm assuming Dracula refrigerates his wall, considering the wall meat isn't rotten. Dispersing their focus too much can jeopardize the production of other series. Oh yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I'm just wondering how they're going to handle it all. What do you think will happen in Season 3? I don't know. Honestly, that's the one thing I have no idea. Oh, isn't this weapon super strong? Yeah, but that's the one thing I'm like... I'm excited for Season 3. I don't have any idea where they're going with the story. They've changed so many crucial events that I'm just, like, left with questions. The Guardians are hella strong. Yeah, absolutely. Didn't you know Death is Gordon Ramsay in disguise? Oh my god. Hiding meat everywhere. Yeah, you can open them the same way you do in the normal castle. Trevor gets a third upgrade, the vampire killer. Stopwatch opens the one on the left. Oh, yeah, I should have... I just so happen to have a stopwatch. Yeah. Let me go do that, then get the weapon I want again. Thank you. Bunch of stuff I probably won't use. It's just gonna fill up my inventory forever. And the other one opens only at certain times, right? Ozzy Osbourne would be the most feared boss in this game. Yeah, I'll wait for the right one. It's open! What? Haha! You almost shut me out. Oh, but I don't want the stopwatch. Well, I'm stuck with it. Because Season 3 probably going to be civil war between Carmilla and Isaac. Yeah, I could see them going that route, although that's completely made up, but I'll see what they do. You know, if they make story changes, as long as they're good, and we end up getting some sort of Castlevania-ness out of it, I'll be okay with it. Oh, God. They really went crazy with the enemies in the inverted castle. Like, they're so much more, like, crazy looking and demonic than in the regular castle. Sword of Hador. Nah, mine's better. The vampire killer's leather whip, and Trevor's like, oh, what the fuck? Just realized those tubes carry blood, and that's the area where Dracula is, so they're directly feeding his carcass. That's good observation. Could be. That's interesting. That's definitely something right out of, like, Blade. I think Olrox will appear in Season 3. Believe they'll get into vampiric society more. Yeah, that's something I'm actually interested in seeing more of, like, the whole vampire hierarchy. Because, like, we had a bunch of guest vampires here. But that showed that they were all over the world, and some, like Carmilla, even have their own, like, regions they rule. So it's way more widespread than Dracula. These monsters right here, in Order of Ecclesia, they're hard as hell to kill. Like, every time I saw one of them, I was in a panic. Until you level up, of course. Yes. The Malaki was translation error. Supposed to be Cthulhu and Cthulhu. How do you say it? Cthulhu? And the enemy labeled was supposed to be Malaki. I think what we'll do, I'll fight one more boss, and then we'll that'll be a decent stopping point, and then we'll do the rest of it next week. And also, don't forget, Monday we are streaming a fun, awesome game, Metal Slug. Actually, two of them. Metal Slug XX, which is a revised version of Metal Slug 7. And we're also doing Metal Slug Advance, which I've never played either of those, actually. Metal Slug Advance is Game Boy Advance exclusive Metal Slug. So that's going to be fun. I always like playing games on stream with you guys that I've never played before. I always find that interesting and exploratory. Dude, no one knows how to pronounce Cthulhu. Yeah, well, on YouTube you have this law enforcement group called the Pronunciation Patrol. That if you say anything not to their liking, they will flip their shit. It happens. Oh, here we go. I remember you. You were a boss. Now you're a worthless underling. Alright, I don't have time for you. How did you use gravity boots? Down, up, and jump real quick. Metal Slug, you say? Metal Slug indeed. XX and Metal Slug Advance, back to back. Should Netflix do a Metal Slug adaptation? Yeah, why not? Exactly. Hey, I'd be down. And nobody knows what the hell the story is for Metal Slug, so they do whatever they want. Alright, another boss. I did not save. Alright, well, it's a mummy. Yeah, I'll save after this boss and we'll stop right there. Hopefully I don't die because I didn't save. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Ha! You barely damaged me, fool. Die! He got killed by my bat fireball. Awesome! Hell yeah, I'm so glad I got that on stream. That was awesome. You should play Mega Man X Legacy 1 and 2. I did stream those, actually. Obtain Rib of Vlad. Alright. We'll save at the next save point, and then we'll stop there for the evening, because I have to go work on the Resident Evil Timeline Part 3, and work on getting the Demon's Crest stream up. This movie is such a pushover, apparently. Are you going to play Call of Cthulhu the game? I've never played any of those. I don't even know what kind of game that is, so I probably won't be picking it up, at least not immediately. Again, when I put this stream up in Demon's Crest, like I said earlier in stream, most of these streams I'll probably put them up in 2 or 3 parts, because like I said before, a lot of you guys have expressed that it's easier to watch when it's not just one immensely long video. And I could get it up faster instead of... Because when I don't do that, when I put like a long video, I'll have it up like the next day on YouTube. And then it'll just sit there for like 3 or 4 days while YouTube processes it in HD. It'll just sit there in 360p for like 3 days. I don't know why it takes YouTube so long for some video. And it does it randomly too. Like, I'll do like a 4-hour stream, right? And YouTube will have it in like 4K the next day. Others, for some reason, even if it's shorter, YouTube will just like a week later it'd still be in 360p, and it makes no sense. So that's the best way around, is just uploading them in shorter segments. I feel like there's a save point on the other side. Will you be playing Fallout 74? I'm probably not going to get that one right away. I've got too many games in my backlog that I need to play. Right now I'm actually playing actively through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which... that game's long as shit. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those games that's so distracting for people that have what I call gaming OCD. Gaming OCD is an affliction where you have to collect everything you see on one of these maps in video games, for example. That's gaming OCD, and Assassin's Creed triggers it. I'll sit there and take 20 hours doing all the side missions and collectibles. Ooh, I got Alucard mail. Nah, not as good. Thoroughly enjoy your streams and appreciate that you interact so much as viewers. See you for the Metal Slug stream. Catch you later, Joe. Yeah, the Metal Slug's gonna be a fun one. Those games are always fun to stream because they're stress-free. Nice little, you know, 2.5 hour nights where you just blow away some, I don't know what they are, fake Nazis, robots, aliens. Favorite Castlevania game, Rondo of Blood. By far. Alright, well, we've been streaming 3 hours and 40 minutes already. Are you also going to play the other Mega Man Zero games? These games are hard. Yep, 2 Mondays from now. So, well, since we'll cut it off there, I'll let you guys know what's going on real quick. This Monday coming up, Mega Man, not Mega Man, I'm sorry. Metal Slug XX and Metal Slug Advance back to back. Then, during the week, I'm going to upload Resident Evil Timeline Part 3 at some point during the week. Again, assuming no copyright claims. And a video about Castlevania Resurrection. So that's going to be a fun one. Next Friday, we were going to do Lament of Innocence. I'm going to update it. We're going to finish this game off instead. And if we finish early that night, I'll go ahead and start Lament of Innocence. The following Monday, Mega Man 03. So look forward to that. But yeah, you guys have a good night. You guys have been awesome. Thank you, everyone that's commented, liked, shared this video. Especially people that have super chatted tonight. I appreciate that. It helps tremendously. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. So Demon's Crest stream will be up either tomorrow or Sunday, probably Sunday. So if you missed that, I'll have that up in 3 parts. Alright, catch you guys later. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.